Hey, hello everyone, this is Kevin from investbangkokproperty.com. So, gonna do a quick review of this project called Metris Ladprao for you guys today. Right, this is a freehold, pet-friendly condominium that is located about 4 minutes walk away from Phahonyothin MRT station. It's newly completed. If you guys have been following our channel recently, you realize that the past couple of days I've been posting some videos of the actual property itself, sharing with you showing you how long is the walk from the MRT to the condo itself. There's a video on the facilities, and also there's a couple of videos on the actual unit, but of course they were beautified because converted to show units, because there's still a couple of handful of units that the developer is selling at the moment. So without further ado, I'll just give you a very quick overview of the condo, run you through some of the floor plans, showing you roughly what's the price point, and then if you guys have any questions, or if you like to know about this property more in depth or detail, just feel free to get in touch with us. I'll leave our contact details in the description below. Okay, so it's a single tower, so you can see that from the facade, right, the building actually kind of tapers toward the top. So later on, you will see that as we go higher, the unit's size actually becomes larger, and then there's fewer units per floor. And at the top, that's the roof garden where it is. Okay, so these were some photos that were previously from their brochures. But of course, if you guys want to see the real thing, just check out the video. I'll put the link to it in the top right hand corner, so you can just click on it. You can see the facilities tour that we did for the actual unit, right? And also instead of the photos, check out the actual show flat that we visited as well. Okay, so some quick information. This is a high-rise condo, 29 stories. I would say that this is considered low density development because there's only 193 units, basically making up of units of 1 bedroom, which is 30 square meters. Then you have your 2 bed 1 bath or 2 bed 2 bath. Very sizable units versus some of the projects that you may see in downtown. They actually, to keep the quantum manageable, they actually do studio units like 22, 23, 25 square meters. But I guess that's not the case for projects around here at the moment. Quite a number of people who bought this project are actually buying for their own stay, because it's number one is, of course, a lot of people like to stay in Ladprao area nowadays. Number two is pet-friendly condos that are walking distance to MRT or BTS is actually not that easy to find, so this is one of them. So and also major development generally do create very nice condo, so I guess that's why it was quite a popular project when it launched. Okay, facilities wise, nothing too special. All right, it has what a condo should have. Maybe I can just mention, the co-working space is pretty normal nowadays. This private mailbox also starting to get like very commonplace, so it's more of like place where you actually do your online shopping. So instead of having to wait for a delivery man, this is a place where they can actually drop it off. You can unlock with your PIN. The rest are normal, and because it's a pet-friendly condo, so you have a pet zone, an open area for your dogs to just run around. There's a laundry area. Okay, and for this project, right, the parking spaces are all mechanical, automated parking. Okay, and then you have your fitness center, swimming pool, and whatnot. All right. If again, check out the video on the facilities, and you have a better idea of how it is really like in the actual sense. Okay, so let's move on. Let's touch on the location, right? Again, I'll put a link to the video on the top right hand corner. You can check it out. That's the walk that Sean our colleague in Bangkok, actually she did a walk from Phahonyothin MRT, which is the nearest train station to the project. All in all, it took her about 4 minutes walk. You walk past like some shop houses, I think there are some cafes and food, and then yeah, it's just a short 4 minutes walk to the project itself. Alternatively, if you want to get to the BTS station instead, you can walk another 8 minutes walk, then you can actually reach Hyatt Ladprao, right, which is part of the new BTS extension, but it's already open some months ago. Or you can actually take to from here, you can actually go to Chatuchak Park and then swap to Mochi instead, right. Ladprao is a favorable area because I think one of the main reasons is because you actually can get pretty much everything you need over here. It's a pretty nice neighborhood to stay. You have your very big Central Plaza Ladprao that has almost like everything. There's a Tesco and then Union Mall that sells like fashion stuff, almost like a platinum mall. Then you see here there's a Big C Home Pro. Home Pro is like a DIY shop. You can sell all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty self-sufficient. Don't really have to go to town. And I think one of the interesting another reason is because also versus 30 square meter property, if you were to buy in, I don't know, Ekamai or Tonglo, it will cost you at least about 7, 8, 9 million Thai baht. But over here, you can still get something very nice near to MRT for about 4 plus 5 million baht. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. And also, by staying here, you avoid the crazy jam in downtown also. And I guess another plus point for a lot of people is the consideration that from here is only 2 to 3 stations away up to Chatuchak Market. Alright, Chatuchak Market over here, and then out of the map somewhere here is the Bangsar Grand Station. So you're still, Ladprao is the nearest nicely constructed neighborhood area that is near to Bangsar Grand Station. If you go over the Bangsar Grand Station, other than the very huge construction that's going on, there's no like I would say like there's no like proper malls or like a very nice residential area for people to stay. So I guess next time, even if that place is up, a lot of people might choose to stay around here as well, right? And existingly here also, there's quite a few Thai MNCs, like you have Thai Airways, Bangkok Airways HQ. There's a newspaper, media companies, public company all around. So the people who are working in these institutions, if they do not own a property over here, they will probably be looking for a house to rent over here as well. So these are some tenants that can come from around the area. And I personally also know that some of the people that I meet who are maybe working on the offices along the Blue Line, like I don't know, it's like working maybe in Hui Huang where our office is, or Rawan 9. From there over here is only about 15-20 minutes train ride. It's not that far away. So they are also, a lot of them are actually also staying around here as well. So this growing up to be a very nice neighborhood cluster that a lot of locals or even the foreigners are actually exploring this area because of the relative perceived better value for what you spend. A 1-bedroom here maybe rents about 15 to 18,000 Thai baht. You can get a nice sizable 30-35 square meters versus having to rent a studio in downtown. Okay, so yep, this is a quick overview of the location. Moving on, next up, just run through the floor plans just to give you a quick understanding of the unit types. There's really quite a number of configurations, so if you guys are really interested to know more of this project, get in touch with us so that we can actually send you, because it will take too much time if I were to go through every single thing. So very briefly, walk in through the main entrance. Again, just refer to that video that we shot on the facilities. Then you will see a barbecue pit over here, and then this lawn here is like an open garden area that a lot of all the major projects that are pet friendly will have for you to let your dogs, just have an open space to run around. The main lobby is the normal stuff, and then there's this small waiting area for you to actually wait for your car from the mechanical car park to come down, etc, etc. Right. So the car park actually will run from the 2nd to the 8th floor. Okay, so nothing special. Unit starts from 9th floor all the way to 29. The unit configurations will change a bit somewhat. I think the 9th floor do have something very interesting that I want to point out. So okay, generally, right, so this north direction and this south, so they will reserve the good facing for the 2 bedrooms, which are north facing, right? So these are all the 2 beds, and then the 1 bedrooms over here will either have morning sun or afternoon sun depending on which side. The unique thing about this is like a corner 1 bedroom unit, right? So this is pretty special. Okay, on the 9th floor, right, I'm not sure if it's still available. Just want to point out these 3 1 bedrooms are also pretty special. When we say choosing a good unit, always means try to choose unit with unique features so that you can rent out easier and maybe sell quicker next time, right? So you can realize that these 3 units, right, actually have their own private open space garden, compared to the typical units will be just normal 4 walls, but these have the garden, and this is only available on the 9th floor. So yep, that's an incentive for you to choose a unit on the lower floor. As you move up, they have again, why they're jumping with different levels like 12 to 13 because different configuration. Some of the unit you come in to the kitchen and then the living hall. Some units living hall first, then the kitchen, then the balcony. So depends on what you like. Some 1 bedroom have bathroom access from hall and bedroom, some do not have. So again, you have to see what's available when you're ready to make your purchase. So the typical units will start running, so the 2 bedrooms. So over here, this particular 2 units will have a bit of an odd shape. Alright, so it's like trapezium, but it just seems like they actually have a wider frontage. So have to see whether you can accept it. Most people again prefer a squarish unit so that it's easier for you to lay out your furnitures. Okay, so I'll just move on. I think the smaller 2 bedrooms are on the lower floors. So these 47 square meters that you see are the 2 bed 1 bath. And then you have the larger one, which is the 2 bed 2 bath, which is the 50 to 61 square meters. So you can see here there's different layout. Excuse me. Okay, so once you go to level 24, is also a unique level because it's where the facilities are. You have your swimming pool, the gym, and open terrace, sauna, right? And on this level, there's only 4 1 bedrooms. So the 2 bedrooms are the space are actually being used by the facilities itself, right? So on this level, it's actually these 4 units will have direct access to the facilities. So it's pretty special also. Once you go to 25 and above, you realize that the density units density per floor actually reduces. So because you actually get larger 2 bedroom units, and also just now from the first slide, the building actually tapers as you go towards the top, so smaller footprint. See, but you realize that this corner unit is the same for every level, right? So it's unique if you like the corner special 1 bedroom. If not, then if you want the 2 bedroom and 2 bathroom, that's where you start on the 25th floor, right? So these are the 3 units, and then 2 of the usual 1 bedrooms. 26, the same. Okay, then 27, again a bit of difference. This particular 2 units comes with a private garden. Right, so again, that's a unique feature. And 28th floor also, right? This is even larger. I think this is probably the largest 2 bedroom unit in the development, 61 square meters. And then you have like such a huge open space for party, and then this unit as well. And then there's only 2 units of 1 bedroom on the 28th floor. And the 29th floor, right? Again, there's no one bedroom. All right, there's on the 29th floor, almost like a penthouse level. There's only one bedroom over here, and then 2 units over here with their own, again, private gardens. So if you are looking to buy a 2-bedroom, then I would say that if as much as possible, see whether you can actually get hold of a unit with open garden. That would be a very nice feature to have. And I think a lot of people bought this property also because the fact that it's pet friendly. So you have a dog, so you have more space for your pet to run around. You don't have to bring them downstairs to the common area. Okay, and of course, once you hit the top, that will be the rooftop. That will be the viewing point deck, gathering, at the top, so you can actually get a very nice view of the surrounding city. I think in the facilities video, Sean actually went out all the way to the viewing point deck and took a video around that place, so you can check that out and see how exactly is it like. Generally, you actually do get pretty unblocked views on all sides, so I think it's quite a nice place to be. Okay, so very quickly, right, as I mentioned, I think they do have a lot of different configurations, but I just offhand just show you 1 or 2 zoom in views of the unit type. So we're looking at a 1-bedroom. So I think this is quite atypical. This is the one, right, facing the east side. Right, so north is here, so east is here. So this for this unit, right, so for this particular unit, so you can see coming here to the kitchen, so this is pretty standard, but you will realize that from here the bathroom is accessible from the bedroom as well as from the living hall, so it got both access. Pretty cool, right? But if you were to look at for example this one, right, this unit that faces the west, once you come in here, instead of the kitchen, you will come in through the living room first, and then the kitchen is the one that's next to the balcony. So that's a difference in the configuration. But because of that also, you realize that this unit, right, you can actually enclose the kitchen, whereas for this one, I don't think so. By default, it doesn't, unless you try to build something here yourself. So that's difference number 2. And then the third difference is you realize that this one you have dual access to the bathroom, whereas for this unit the bathroom is only attached to the bedroom, not from the living room. I mean, not that it may matters to you, but just pointing out the differences. So again, it depends. A lot of people might be more used to this because your balcony, with the view and access, you probably want to be next to the living room. But this one has its merits also. You can actually the smell can go out from here. You can actually hang your laundry over here or something. Depends. It also depends on availability, I guess. Right, and okay, this is a unique one. So if you ever want to aim for the corner unit, right, so that's the only choice that you have. So this is how it looks like. Come in, kitchen, bathroom on one side, living, and for this I guess the drawback is the fact that from the bedroom, if you want to go to a bathroom in the middle of the night, you have to come all the way out and go in, right? But hey, you are the corner unit, so that's something unique. Okay, for 2 bedrooms, this is a 2-bed 1 bath 52.5. If I'm not wrong, the video that we had for the show unit is 47 square meters, but we have 2 types. One where the kitchen is next to a balcony, and one where the kitchen is the usual. You come in and then you see the kitchen, so you can see for yourself whether which one you prefer. So this 52.5, looking at this floor plan, I think it's on the higher floor, I think 26 or 27. So you come in here, quite standard lah, the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom, balcony, so on and so forth. Okay, these are some photos of the show flat previously taken. Okay, I'll just quickly run through them. I think I've been through a few of major projects. I would say that their workmanship is actually pretty good. You will be quite satisfied with the quality of the delivery, and from what I understand from Sean also, because we have quite a few clients who bought this project previously, so now taking delivery, so she's actually assisting them because we have a arm of the business that actually helps our clients to do property rental or property management. So for her, according to her, she has done about 7 handovers in this project so far, and out of the 7, literally she didn't manage to find any major defects. So that's a good thing, right? That means they really take pride in their work. They give you decent to the point finishing that you don't have to actually go and go through back and forth with them to correct any mistakes. Less headache for everyone also, right? So yeah, again, do check out the actual video of the walkthrough in the show unit so that you can see for yourself. All right, so coming to the price, right? So if you realize, this one page that I have is really whatever that's available as I speak. I am not sure, maybe some of the units are sold. So just to give you a price guide, a 1-bedroom is priced at about 5 million. So you can see from here, this is a typical 1-bedroom, about 5 million. Right, and then currently there's also a discount offered for 1-bedroom, which is about 250,000 Thai baht. Okay, so per square meter price is about 160,000 Thai baht per square meter. Right, because it's a completed project, so for people who are interested, of course the first thing you do is to place a booking, which is 100,000, and then 10% contract payment within I think 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks to a month or so, right? And then you have to finish paying the 90% within 3 months, 2 to 3 months, and then you'll be ready for the handover, right? For 2 bedrooms, let's say this 47 square meter, you're looking at a price point about close to 8 million Thai baht. I think the 2 bedrooms are ranging between this price to about as high as only about 12.4 million Thai baht. Okay, so for the 2 bedrooms, you actually get double the discount. So instead of 250,000, you actually get 500,000 Thai baht discount. But in terms of the payment terms, it's still the same. You don't have to pay more booking fee. You actually pay about 100,000. Same thing, 10%, 90%. The price point is also about 160,000 Thai baht per square meters. Alright, so of course, if you guys want to know exactly what units are available, come and talk to us. We'll be able to share with you what is the latest available unit. Okay, then maintenance fee is at 70 Thai baht per square meter. Sinking fund 650 Thai baht per square meter, one off, right? So from here it's pretty clear. Contract payment within 14 days from the booking date, so that's the 10%. So final payment within 45 days from the contract date. Alright, so all in all, we're looking at about 2 months or so, 2 months to slightly over 2 months to finish the entire transaction. Okay, and then there's some promotion going on that I can let you know, right? Of course, this is subjected to change anytime at the company's discretion. Number one is they waive the first year of maintenance fee, all right? They waive the sinking fund, and then they will waive the 1% transfer fee, right? Because transfer fee is like the equivalent of stamp duty in a lot of countries, but over here we call it transfer fee. So it's quite typical that out of this 2% payable transfer fee, the developer will bear half of it, and then the buyer will actually pay 1%. So in this case, good news. So if you are buying a 5 million property, 1%, which is 50,000 Thai baht, they're gonna waive it for you, right? And then the unit will actually come fitted and furniture. Hey, that's good news. So if you are looking to rent it out, then less headache for you, right? You can straight away take over and then maybe put in some nice decor, and you're ready to go, right? So of course, while as I'm saying this video, this is still available, but please do understand that these are always subjected to change and it's beyond our control. Okay, so I've come to the end of this quick review. Okay, not so quick. Alright. If you guys are interested, you can actually drop me an email at kevin@investbangkokproperty.com. Or if you are a client from Hong Kong or China, you are more comfortable with WeChat. That's my WeChat ID. You can always get in touch with me. If you have any questions, just get in touch with us. We'll be happy to help you with your property search. If you have any questions also, just feel free to leave a comment below, or you can talk to us privately as well. Right. So I'll just sign off here, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, so goodbye, take care.